One of our favorite things to cook on the grill is chicken thighs. And I like to leave the skin on and the bone in because I think it adds a whole lot of flavor. But you gotta marinate these first. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna show you how to make some Asian grilled chicken thighs. Let's get this garlic chopped up. Let's get the ginger chopped up. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to mix up all of our ingredients, make our marinade, and then we'll pour it over the top of our chicken. So we have our soy sauce and a little bit of mirin that I added in there as well. We like to use the rice vinegar because it gives it a little bit more kick, a little bit of a fresh flavor. So if a recipe calls for all soy, I usually mix a little bit of that in. Now, let me mention, my recipe calls for 1 cup of brown sugar. We're trying to do something a little bit less unhealthy, so we're going to use some coconut sugar and some brown sugar to make almost a cup. Now, what I want to do is I want to kind of mix that around before I get everything else in there because I don't want to make a big mess. There we go. All right, now let's go ahead and get in our garlic and ginger that we chopped up. Some green onions that I chopped. And a little bit of honey. Now the recipe calls for 2. We're going to do the 2 that it calls for because we cut back on the brown sugar. Normally I would say, maybe we shouldn't have that at all. But this is a marinade. It's not, we're not eating it directly like ice cream, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cheat a little bit. Let me get that honey all in there. I just tasted this marinade with the honey on it. Oh my God, it's so good. Let's get our chicken and pour this all over our chicken. Now we have about 8 thighs in there because that's how many came in the pack. You could do this with as little as 6. Or as many as 8. Now what I'm going to do with these thighs is they're going to sit up in my refrigerator for at least an hour and up to a day. We don't want to leave them any longer than that because the vinegar that I used will start to cook at the chicken a little bit. So we want to just make sure that we're either using these this evening or by tomorrow. And we'll show you what they look like when they're finished. Thanks for watching For the Love of Food.